Welcome to another episode. So today we're going to be answering all your questions, which we've been getting a lot of lately, and a lot of repeat questions, so we thought we'd clear them up. I got Georgia here, he's going to be asking all the questions, so let's get into it.
Okay, so the first question is from Think It Build It, and they ask, what kit did you use for the reverse camera to be permanently on? I want something similar, but I don't know what to order.
So it doesn't matter what kit you use, just instead of wiring the activator switch to your reverse lights, you use your 12 volt socket so that when you turn your ignition on, it activates it and turns it on, which is what the reverse lights usually does. So it just confuses it and turns it on all the time, and that's how I did it.
Daniel Phipps asked, awesome mate, what did you swap the engine out with?
So I swapped out the 2H for the 12HT, which everyone asks how hard is that to do, and it's really easy. It's the same engine mount, the same gearbox, and all you got to do is change your one wire and you just take off all your glow plug and heater relays or whatever.
Okay, so Alex Dowing asks, what are the door thingers called, because I want to get some.
So the door cards are just plastic door cards from the Australian Door Card Company, and unlike the vinyl ones, they won't rip or anything, so they're heaps tougher, and yeah, I definitely recommend them.
Okay, so Hazza Small asks, what year model was it made?
So it's a 1988, which I chose because I wanted to put the 12HT in it. So it didn't really matter how rough or beaten it up it was and how the condition of the motor was. So I got it from real cheap because I knew I was going to swap the 12HT into it anyway. And I just made sure it didn't have too much rust.
Okay, so Cynthia G asks, was wondering how you got a hold of that snorkel/filter.
So a lot of people ask why I've attached this ugly big piece of metal to the roof, but it's more over practicality over looks because it does free up space in the engine bay, plus you can't get water in your airbox because it's on the roof. And personally, I just reckon it looks good.
Okay, so Brad C says, very nice submarine.
Finally, someone's realised what I'm doing.
Cognita 900 asks, seriously, where did you get that horn from?
Well, it worked out by accident because we bought a truck that was wrecked from the auctions, and I pulled it all off and had it sitting around for a while, and then when I was building the ute, I thought, why don't I just put that on? So it runs exactly like the truck off air with a little string that you pull down and sounds just like the real thing.
Caden H asks, mate, how tall are you? You look 6'10".
Everyone asks that. I don't really know. I think I'm about 6'2", people say.
Tyson Link is wondering what the fuel efficiency is.
Well, I don't know. I haven't really worked it out for myself, but I think it's like 14, 15 per 100 because I get like 550 out of a tank. So about 1,000 Ks out of both tanks or something.
Wilson Kelly says, what rims are you running, mate?
So the rims are dynamic soft 8s. They're 16 by 8s. And while I'm at it, the tyres are Federal Courageous Muds, and they are 285 by 75, I think.
Lanigan 720 said, hey man, I'm looking at spraying my 75 series, but every time I try and look it up, I somehow continue to only find American and European sites. Where did you buy yours from?
Well, the reason you can't order it in Australia is because I tried this and they said they can't send it through the post. So you just got to go to an automotive paint shop, which is pretty much everywhere there is one. So you should be able to find one. Just search up automotive paint supplies and you should find one. Then you just give them the paint code you're after and they'll make up whatever colour you want.
Cameron Roberts said, hey mate, noticed you changed your flares. Are they the factory Toyota ones or ARB or what? Thanks mate.
Well, I couldn't find any factory ones. I'm not sure if they actually do make it, but the ones I got were FRP in Brisbane, which they make them there, and they're not too bad price. You can find them on eBay as well. So as usual, it's gotten dark again, but thanks for watching. I love all the questions, so keep them coming. I'm happy to answer whatever you want. And thanks to Georgia for reading the questions out. And like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.